Hey guys, it's Henare O'Brien from Create Yourself, and today I'm giving you the short video to talk to you about 3 key things about knowing ourselves. The 3 steps. Step 1 here is having a knowledge about ourselves, knowing ourselves and who we are. The thing is, I was always looking at life through my hard lens. So I was a hard guy, I can still do the look. And that hardness, I would see it all around me in my life. So the first thing is knowing that all the information that comes to us is our interpretation from the past. I thought I had a hard childhood. It's not hard compared to some people, but in my life I experienced hard, so I looked for hard. I wasn't looking for inspiration. I was looking for the things that were hard. Second is the people. The people in our lives, especially our parents, our influential people from our past, dictate to us how we should be. And then we live into a life that we think we should be. And that life for me wasn't working. I thought I should be an attractive, handsome guy. And it wasn't working. And I'll go into this into later videos. The third thing is our experiences. From our experiences, we create a pathway in our brain that creates who we are. We see things again, but we do it through interpretation of the past, people and experiences. The second step, and I'll just rip this off here, is, put this down here, is the awareness. Once we know that what we think we see and interpret might not be the way it is, then we have step 2, the awareness. And the awareness comes from when things come in, we start to feel, see, question, and hear these things. And we start to question them. First we feeling the sensations in our body when someone says to us, you're not good enough. Or when they says, oh, that job that you did on the house wasn't that good. Or, you're not a great dad, which is what I heard in my mind and from my wife, and I wasn't at that stage. Also seeing ourselves as potential. What we see a lot of the times is limitation in ourselves. The third thing here I've got is question. The awareness is starting to question what we see, feel and hear. Is that true for me? Yes or no? Maybe. And the third thing is hearing. Hearing what people say to us and maybe taking on board what they're saying to us. People were saying to me for a long time I was hard, that I was mean. And I didn't get it. I didn't believe it. So an awareness, looking at ourselves with an awareness. And the third thing here, quickly, is when you have step 1 and step 2, then you have step 3, which is creation. Once you know, have got some knowledge and awareness, then you can look at recreating yourself. And that comes, so information comes in, but the interpretation is that it's from the outside. So we look, and it is from the outside. We see it's from the outside, not the inside. But our interpretation is from the inside. So what we look at is information coming at us from the outside, and we see if that's true for us. We start to recreate ourselves by looking at the outside as it is coming in from the outside. The second thing that we do when we recreate ourselves is be honest. Honest with where we're at. Sometimes, I was never honest. I was always trying to fence up and wall up what was happening around me because I couldn't be with it. For a long time, I didn't understand that I was suffering inside, that I didn't have an understanding of who I was. I thought I did, and when I had the knowledge and awareness, then I could start to create honesty. Just a quick one here, I told my wife, for me to create a great marriage, that I told her that I had cheated on her. And I didn't know where it was going to go, but in that honesty, I felt the back door closing to our marriage. Because I was going to leave. I had always left other relationships. And I knew Kate was going to mess with me eventually. But by admitting that and Kate being open to hearing it, we've created a great marriage. And we still have our ups and downs, but we're there with each other. We're our best friends and we learn from each other. And the third thing, honesty, so creation, the third thing is knowing yourself. So by knowing and let me do this big S-E-L-F, you understand that what you are now is a creation from the past, from the knowledge and the awareness. And what you are now is pure potential. And by knowing yourself, you're able to move forward in your life. that's just a quick video for you here. I promised that I'd bring it on Friday, and I've just come home from seeing my son. It's been, giving my son to my mum, because he loves her. And so, enjoy, and I'll see you soon. These 3 steps, awareness, the knowledge first, and creation, recreating ourselves, are important things for us to know and to go forward. I'll see you soon with the next videos. So go out there and recreate yourself.